Alessandra surprisingly accepts Duke Edgar's proposal, overriding her father Desmond's attempts to push her sister, Kate. After a forceful, private exchange with Edgar, a shaken Desmond quickly agrees to the marriage. It's revealed Edgar holds compromising information about Desmond's past. What did Edgar do to coerce Desmond? And how will these secrets shape Alessandra's future as Duchess?
Wow, was the only thing Alisandra could say. She was amazed by how easy it was for him to threaten someone to get what he wanted. Knowledge certainly was power, and whatever the Duke knew scared her father.
Do you ever worry that others will kill you for knowing their business?
If I am always one step ahead of them, I have nothing to worry about. Do not worry. Your husband will not die anytime soon. Can I come in to talk? Anyone could be listening to us. Edgar looked down the empty hall, but he knew looks could be deceiving. And sometimes walls had ears, thanks to secret places in homes.
Oh, right.
Alessandra stepped aside for him to come in. She did not care about what gossip could form by him coming into her room alone, as they were going to be married anyway.
It's not as grand as your home, but it is my space to get away.
Seems more like a prison. Edgar had enough of them on his property to know a holding cell when he saw one. This is your art. He picked up one of the canvases she had stacked up against a wall.
I prefer not to call it a prison. That would make my life seem much sadder. I like to think of it as the only place where anyone could be free.
Alisandra intently watched Edgar inspect her bedroom. From the looks of your family, I could see why you think that. Are you not allowed to leave here? Why weren't you at breakfast? Or was that your own choice? He carefully placed the canvas back in its place.
I am on punishment,
Alessandra said, not keeping what happened a secret.
Kate threw my kitten out the window, but as always, no one believes how she is. I am meant to be here until I'm ready to apologize.
If you do, I will not marry you. Edgar wanted her to have more of a backbone and no longer give in to what her family wanted.
I never planned to. My kitten died because of Kate's jealousy, and I would never apologize for how angry I'm feeling. I have to bury it once the punishment is lifted. Edgar, is it still an option for me to come and live with you until we get married?
Alessandra no longer wanted to stay with her family. Edgar leaned back against a wall, folding his arms. No. Alessandra didn't understand why he wouldn't agree to it when he was the one to mention it first.
Why not?
Alessandra, I won't have a wife who allows others to walk over her. Don't let them run you away from here with your tail between your legs, or allow them to torture you any further. You are going to be my wife. My name carries more power than you seem to realize. Use it, he advised her. Alessandra might not notice it yet, but things were slowly starting to change due to this one visit. Her family could no longer lay a hand on her because of her soon-to-be husband.
I did not want to use your name to deal with my family drama. I just wanted it to be able to leave,
Alessandra replied.
It would feel wrong. You marrying me is already more than enough.
Do not run away from here a coward, Alessandra. Gracefully leave this place with your head up. I don't care how you use my name to torture these people here. Just do it. Stop pretending to be afraid because you think it's safer to cower than to fight back. That act you do ends now. Don't you agree? Edgar extended his hand out for Alessandra to take for them to rejoin her family. Start gaining that confidence you spoke of. There were a lot of things Alessandra wanted to do in her home if she had someone to back her. Not that she did,
She almost let the opportunity slip to do as she pleased. Deep down, she was glad the Duke was pushing her in this direction. She was wearing more than one mask in her life. The physical one to hide her face, and the one she used to act timidly in front of her family. One of those masks had to come off today. Yes. She accepted Edgar's hand.
As Alessandra's hand met Edgar's, a spark ignited, not just between them, but within her. She was no longer just the Duke's intended bride. She was becoming a force in her own right, armed with his name and a newfound resolve. But what would be the immediate fallout of Alessandra's defiance? How would her family react to this sudden shift in her demeanor, backed by the formidable Duke? And as she steps out of her prison with Edgar, what battles, both external and internal, lie ahead on her path to true freedom and power?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.